Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we hopped over to the test server because we want to look at the new events that are coming out. Right now the Assembly of Heroes event is just about ending here. I know it's just about ending on the main server, so make sure that if you haven't claimed your rewards that you're picking those up before it ends. But the winter bounty is the event that's coming out. Right here you do have the Astrobells, so this is actually going to be the currency for the event. So it'll give you the ability to buy new heroes. It'll give you the ability to buy emblems. As you can see, we have quite a few heroes here, 2 from each faction. We have 2 Celestial heroes. I wish we had maybe a Cassard in there. Everybody would shoot for that. You do have emblems, which the red chest is what everybody says to buy because these are so difficult to get when it comes more towards endgame when you're hitting the plus 20 signature item. These are the chests you need. We do have some elite soul stones there, some regular scroll gems. And if you look, you can actually redeem these 20 chests for 20 times. So they are going to give us a significant amount of these Astrobells to go ahead and redeem. So this is very similar to the Ice Chimera event. So let's look at the event itself, which is the Burning Brute. Kind of looks like the new Brutus skin, which is pretty cool. First ability is Doze. When the Burning Brute's health falls below 80% and 50%, it falls asleep for 5 seconds. If the Brute is dealt damage that exceeds 10% of its total health, it will awaken and use a more ferocious attack. So if you wake him up, he's actually going to use a tougher attack. The Brute will awaken naturally on its own after a certain duration of time if it's not triggered. Second ability is the Flame Breath. The Brute breathes fire out of its mouth, inflicting damage on its enemies. Once the Brute awakens from its doze state, it receives a new type of ability that causes the ground below its enemy to burn, dealing AoE damage. Third ability, which is the Blaze Barrier. This is the one you kind of have to focus on in the event. The Brute summons a fiery barrier around itself at the beginning of battle and is able to reduce the damage of all incoming attacks which come from outside of the shield by 80%. So heroes that actually go inside of the shield will deal normal damage. Anyone outside of the shield, so like your Chimeras, your Belindas, will only do 80% of the damage when the shield is activated. The shield is deactivated when the Brute's Doze ability is being used. So making sure that you're throwing out all your DPS when it hits 80%, when it hits 50%, so you can try to hit its 100%. So let's go ahead and look at my team comp here. On the test server, I don't have the best heroes, so this is the comp that we actually came up with. That seemed to work the best. So using Belinda and Rosaline, the combo to do max damage, Rowan for his energy regen, and Lucius and Baden will both be inside of the shield with the adds. So hopefully I can push it in. If you look here, he is a dimensional hero, which is pretty cool. So maybe in the future they'll have some of these dimensional heroes. But we do want to take this battle off auto just for the fact that we want to use the ability. And as you can see, the percentage bar on the top. So when he does hit 80%, his shield is going to come down. And that's what we want to make sure that we have our attacks ready at the 80% and at the 50% as well. So even right now, we're coming up on the percentage. The heroes inside the shield don't make a difference. But as you can see, we can wait 3%. And there the shield is down. So now you want Belinda, maximum damage. Rowan, try to get him back up. And then we'll turn on auto for a minute. Shield is back up right there. We're coming up to the 50% mark. So when we think hit about 45%, I'll turn off auto. So we can get ready for the 50% mark, which may have been a little bit early on that one. But there's the Doze. Go ahead and throw all your damage. Throw it back on auto. The rest of the battle is just going to be auto. There's shields back up. So I think we're going to hit around 70% here, maybe a little bit higher. Baden's adds do a lot of damage in this one. And we get, I believe, 1 bell for each percent. So 77% damage, 77 bells, which I'm good with. So we'll go ahead and confirm. 77 Astrobells. So even out of there, they give us a little deal, 40 Astrobells for $5. Or you can use the deal that I always do. The deal that I always focus on is getting more. When you look at the event deals, they always have the Astrobells in the shop. These 5 top boxes do have the Astrobells. This is the one that I do always purchase. I'm willing to spend $1 for 30 bells. Awesome cost return basis because you do get 10 elite zones. So for $6, you get 180 bells, Astrobells, and you will get a new elite hero. which I know it's random, but then when you look at the visiting merchant, he has 160 bells for $24.99, which is super expensive when you look at the cost ratio of the Astrobells. So if you do want to buy a ton of Astrobells and you don't want to wait, this is the only option, is the event deals plus the event itself. And when you look here at the winter bounty, so I got 77 bells, so I believe I can buy some stuff a little down here, so I can already buy a couple of these, even some of the higher sigils or emblems, which might be beneficial just because this account is so low. I don't have a signature item on anybody at this point, but I am going to save them at this point. I want to bank them. I always save them till the very end of the event, so I know exactly how many that I get. Couple other little tweaks that they did. We've been trying to unlock the tree. So if you haven't checked out the Elder Tree, check out my Elder Tree video. It's very, very cool. I didn't know we were trying to get to chapter 12 in this on the test server so we could go ahead and unlock these, but you have to finish 12-40. So actually towards the very, very end. The other thing that they did, which was a great, great change, was when you look at the Brutus skin, they actually removed the stats for it. They did a hot fix. He used to have 2% health. The problem with the skins is when you're adding stats to it, if you don't make the skins only obtainable through free methods, so you actually can't buy them, you're going to create a huge separation between your free-to-play players and the pay-to-win players because of the skins. We've seen it in a lot of other games. I do play Idle Heroes. They do the exact same thing. You can buy the skins with stats before anyone else has availability to them, or there's some skins you do have to buy period. There's no way to obtain them short of just literally spending money to get the best hero. So very, very impressed, very excited that they made that change to it. There is also a new voyage, so I'm going to go ahead and do a video on the new voyage. I have not seen it yet. I was going to go into it, but I thought, you know what, I'll wait. So definitely check out the new event. Make sure you're trying to get capped to 100% on the boss. I think with a stronger team, if I had a Strilder or the Twins or a couple other combinations on the test server, I would be able to get to 100%. 79 is the highest that I've seen on the test server from this group. So let me know in the thoughts what you think. I absolutely love the events. It makes it worth playing the game. The events are really what kind of makes it or breaks it. I know they're trying to do a lot more with the guild events, and I'd like to unlock the rest of the Elder Tree, but again, I need 12-40. So we are getting there. We pushed all the way to 11-38. Thank you for all the support in the live stream when we were pushing the test count. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the event. And as always, thank you guys for watching.